Who want a piece of red velvet chocolate cake? Look at this beautiful marble cake. Look at how soft and moisty this cake is. Look at the combination of color. Oh my goodness. So here we have our lovely ingredients for this cake. We have our flour, sugar, eggs, butter, oil. That's some cocoa mixture there, chocolate. We have some beets mixture there also. We have some lemon juice. We have our baking powder, baking soda and salt, vanilla, and our food coloring. So the first thing we are going to do, we are going to blend our sugar. Blending the sugar will shorten the mixing time of creaming the egg and sugar together. So we want to powder our sugar nicely, just like this. So this is about 2 cups of sugar that we are refining, make it into a powder. The next step is making our beets mixture. Here I have half a cup of grated beets, chunky grated beets. And in this mixture, I have half cup of evaporated milk with, no, I have 1/4 cup of evaporated milk with 1/4 cup of water. So that's total cup of milk I have there. We blend it nicely so we have a smooth mixture. So we are moving on to the blending of our egg and our butter. First, we're going to cream our oil, butter, and sugar first. Correct. While you are creaming your butter and sugar, you want to stop a few times and scrape down the mixture that is stuck on the siding of the dish, because you want to make sure everything is properly blended. We want to have a nice, creamy, smooth mixture. Once the oil, butter, and sugar are properly creamed, it's time to add our eggs. So there I add about 3 eggs, and I'm going to blend this properly in before I add the rest of eggs. There I add 2 more eggs. Total amount of eggs are 5. So we're going to continue blend until all the egg mixture combined with the butter mixture. And there I'm adding 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. This is to help take away the rawness from the eggs. Once your egg and butter mixture is creamed nicely, we are going to add our dry ingredients. Here I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I am going to add to this flour 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And we are going to sieve this nicely right on top of our egg and butter mixture. We are doing this so we have a light flour to work with. So here I'm folding in the dry mixture into the egg and butter mixture. First, before I continue with the electric mixture, I'm doing this so I won't be splashed with dry flour. So here I'm adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I am going to continue to blend this properly. Once it blends, I am going to divide it into 3 portions. So I will be making the chocolate mixture first. Here I have 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. Actually, this is the cacao. This is the better quality of cocoa. This is 100% cacao powder. This is the one that is filled with antioxidants that help fight disease in our body. So you want to go for the cacao powder. So once I am mixing, I notice I am not getting that nice chocolate color. So I go ahead and mix 1 more tablespoon of the cocoa powder with 1 more tablespoon of water and add it. The flavor was there, but I was still not getting the color. So I go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of the red color. So moving on to the red velvet cake batter. Here I am adding, that's 1/2 cup of the beets mixture. Beets mixtures is said to give color to your cake. So I'm here trying to see if it is working. So I'm starting out with the 1/2 cup, and here I am mixing it in with a teaspoon of the food coloring. So the color I'm getting here is pretty light. It's too light. So I'm going to set the rest of beets mixture aside, and I'm going to continue with the food color because this is working better. So I will continue to pour a teaspoon at a time until the color develops that I want. So here, after adding about 7 teaspoons, I finally get the color that I want. So I am moving on to the other batter. So this is the leftover beets. I decided, just go ahead and pour it in. Let's check if I can get a nice pink mixture. So this is the next 1/2 cup of beets mixture that I decided to add. And here I'm creaming it out. Right here we have a light pink mixture. So I'm going to start out with my first cake. That's a beautiful hard cake I am about to make. So there I have my lovely red velvet color first. Then I'm adding the pink mixture. After the pink mixture, there comes my chocolate mixture. So I'm going to continue with this pattern here. Red, pink, chocolate. Red, pink, chocolate. Until I have the amount of batter I need. with our round red velvet chocolate cake. So we are going to continue with the same pattern. Red, pink, chocolate. Red, pink, chocolate. So here I'm just making some crazy design just to give the cake a little extra boost. So you can go ahead and do the same thing also. Just make some crazy design and see what you get when the cake is finished. Once I am finished with my cake, I am going to insert them into a preheated oven that is on 180 degrees Celsius and allow it to bake for 40 to 45 minutes. And here we have our beautiful looking heart-shaped cake. Here we have our lovely round red velvet chocolate cake. Beautiful. Look at that smooth, moisty, velvety texture. You see that hole right there? That's the test hole. There is where I insert a knife to check if my cake is done. Once the knife came out clean, you know your cake is done. Wow. You see those crazy designs I was making? Look how beautiful it turned out. There is something I want to point out to you also. You notice those area of the cake that's supposed to be pink? You notice we only have a light brown color. So the beets mixture actually didn't work. But it's fine. The cake turned out wonderful. That light brown color is totally okay. I love the final result of this cake. Look at that beautiful texture, and it is so moisty, and it is so soft to the touch. If you are enjoying this video and you have not yet become a subscriber, hit that subscriber button and that notification bell so whenever I upload the recipe, you will be one of the first to receive my uploads. And if you are here for the first time, just take your time and look around. I am sure there is more nice recipe that you will enjoy. And if you have been here supporting me, thank you so much for what you are doing, and please continue to do so. A big shout out to all my first timers, my subscribers. Thank you all so much. And don't forget to drop a comment below and let me know how did yours came out. Bye.